I think you've been lied to. That magical guitar exercise you were led to believe will solve all your technical problems, from finger independence to minimizing finger movement to improving your speed and accuracy on guitar, might not work as advertised. Spider exercises are overrated at best and useless at worst. But this is not the bad news, it's actually a good news. If you stop wasting your time doing it, you might actually become good at playing guitar. In this video I want to show you why spider walks are probably the most overrated guitar exercise ever and what can you do instead to build your guitar technique. In case you don't know what a spider walk or spider exercise is, here is a brief explanation. You put your first finger on whichever fret on low E string, so let's say we start on the 5th fret, and then you add your other fingers on the following fret. So your middle finger goes on the 6th fret, your ring finger goes on 7th fret, and your pinky on the 8th fret of E string. And then you move to the A string and do the same pattern. And then you continue across all the other strings until you reach high E. And then you go back. This is the basic form of this exercise, but there are countless variations. You can change the order of fingers, so instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, you can go 1, 3, 2, 4, for example, or you can skip strings and so on. There are so many variations that it will keep you busy forever. There is also this more difficult version where you can only move one finger at a time. The magic supposedly happens when you cross the strings. You move only the finger that you need while making as little movement as possible, and all the remaining fingers have to stay in the same place. Okay, so you go like this. And now in this position you can only move your index finger, the middle finger, ring finger and pinky. The promise of this exercise, or exercises I should say, is that it improves your finger independence, minimizes the unnecessary movement of fingers, strengthens the hand and improves accuracy and dexterity. Quite a promise, right? And although some of this might be true, there are many problems with it. First, it sounds like crap, no matter which variations you play. I think we can agree on that. Second, it is as fun as watching paint dry. I'm not saying that everything you practice has to be fun. If I am practicing a difficult blues lick, it might not be fun in the moment when I feel like I can't get it under my fingers, but I know if I stick with it, I will enjoy playing it. But there is no scenario where I can imagine playing a spider walk and enjoying it. Maybe I'm just weird. Third, playing position of my fretting hand is completely different when I really play guitar than when I do spider exercise. If I play a blues lick like this, this is completely different position of my thumb and all the other fingers are in different angles. I highly doubt that any of the benefits of spider walks will transfer to this completely different hand position, which brings me to problem number 4, and that is that nobody really knows how much of these benefits of spider walks are really going to transfer to other aspects of your playing. If you are a beginner and you are struggling to change from, let's say, C to G, I cannot really predict if and how much your more independent fingers, trained by spider walks, will help you do this more easily. But I know for sure that if we keep things simple and just focus on transitioning between C and G mindfully, it will help you master this motion. I have seen it hundreds of times as a guitar teacher. If you are a more advanced player struggling with the difficult lick, nobody has any proof that if you practice spider walks, you will master it easier. These are speculations at best. I could go on, but I think you get my point. One thing I keep repeating over and over again to my private students and in almost all of my videos is that practicing these types of exercises is a waste of time, not because they don't bring any value, but because there are other musical activities that bring so much more value for you as a guitar player and therefore much more progress and satisfaction. If you have 1 hour a day dedicated to guitar and you spend 15 minutes, 1/4 of it on spider walks, it is just stupid. It's so easy to flood your practice routine with 10 minutes of this exercise and 15 minutes of that exercise, while completely missing the most important activities. The real question you need to ask when you want to add any exercise to your practice routine is, does this exercise have benefits that I cannot find anywhere else? And if the answer is no, then discard it. And I believe that for spider walks the answer is definitely no. Just think. Do you think that it is possible to become great at playing guitar without ever practicing a spider walk? Hell yeah, and solely for this reason you should not practice it ever again, unless you like wasting your time on mind-numbing exercises. Then be my guest. If you feel like you really need to work on finger independence, accuracy, dexterity and so on in one exercise, try playing Mozart's Rondo, for example. This will surely get your fingers in much better shape than practicing spider walks. If this is too difficult for you, there are many other easier real-world examples that could help you. You can build all those strengths, dexterity, accuracy, speed and anything else you wish without ever playing spider walk again. And you can do all of that by practicing real music. All the technique that you will ever need can be built on practicing the building blocks of real songs. So that is riffs, licks, chord progressions and rhythms. And also by creating your own music. But the advantage of this approach is that you are not only developing your technique, at the same time you are also improving your musicality, your ear, your understanding of music, and also your repertoire. Sounds like a deal to me. There's this quote by Stephen Covey that I think sums this all up nicely. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. So if you are serious about becoming a great guitar player, please work on real music. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon in the next video.